again. But the crazy part about it is the vast majority of the people simply don't know that. They have no idea who owns the world and who owns the planet and who's really in control. And once you figure out who really runs everything and who's in control, it's like an aha moment. You go, whoa, okay. And then you finally realize, like we've talked about on so many other shows, that the entire planet is under the control of an ancient Canaanite religious cult that's a sex death cult. And that's why they want all these children aborted. They want all these children killed through abortion. They want all this human trafficking. They want all this human sacrifice. And they control the highest levels of these corporations. I mean, think about it. A few years ago, when Georgia was having election integrity laws passed, people got really mad. The Democrats got really mad, and the Rothschilds got mad. And Linda Forster Rothschild decided she was going to have a meeting of the top 500 CFOs and CEOs of the major corporations of the United States. And she calls them a Zoom meeting or a meeting, and then she says, whatever the numbers were, at 11 o'clock on this day, a.m. Eastern Standard Time, everybody be on the Zoom call. And all of a sudden, she has 500 CEOs and CFOs of the major corporations on a Zoom call or whatever she was on. Who has that kind of power? And remember, Doug, when a couple of years ago, when they said they were going to lock down the country with COVID, and Trump carpet bombed everything and shut all the businesses down and was done on the day he did what he was told to do by Fauci and the rest of the guys from the CDC. What happened? What happened to it? And I said this on the air. I said, no matter what happens, I said the only group that has enough power to shut down the economic world engine, which is, I coined that phrase, by the way. I like that phrase. The only group that has the power to shut down the economic world engine are the international bankers who control the central banks, period. And that's just how it works. And if we don't understand that portion of it, then nothing else makes any sense. Because what they've done, they set up a giant nexus, a spider web of all these different connecting points. And what they've done is it's hard to find out what controls the spider web. But the money controls everything. And